In this video we'll go over how to easily change the oil in a Triumph Bonneville's front forks, which is a recommended maintenance every 4 years or 24,000 miles. The first step is to remove the front wheel and forks. Before lifting the front end of the motorcycle, you can use a 24mm wrench to loosen the front axle and a 15mm socket for the front brake assembly bolts. There's also an axle clamp bolt that needs to be loosened at the bottom of the right fork. After that, use a jack to lift the front tire of your motorcycle off the ground. Once it's lifted, you can remove the front brake assembly, pull out the front axle, and pull off the front wheel. Next, remove the front fender and use a 13mm socket to remove the 4 bolts that connect the front fender bracket to both of the forks. Before either of the forks are removed, we need to break the fork cap bolts at the top of the handlebars. To access those bolts, you will need to remove the handlebars in most cases. To do so, use a hex wrench on the 4 bolts securing the handlebar clamps. Once removed, you can put a towel on top of your tank and place the handlebars on top of the tank to access the fork bolts. Go ahead and break the bolts on the top of the forks using a 22mm socket. Loosen them a few turns, but don't fully remove them yet, as the forks are under pressure and you risk spilling out oil. Once the fork caps are loosened, there are 2 Yoke fork clamps that need to be loosened a few turns with a hex wrench on the fork assembly. Once those are loosened, the fork can slide right out. Be sure to only change the oil in one fork at a time, which will allow you to install the forks easily at the same height and orientation as they were before. Once you have a single fork off the bike, you can remove the fork cap fully. After that, you can remove the spacer from the fork, and in order to remove the other internal components, begin to pour the old oil into a container, and you'll have a washer fall into the funnel, and the spring will slide out as well. Put the spacer, washer, and spring to the side, and continue to empty out the oil of the fork. Pump out as much as the oil as possible, and then leave the fork upside down for about 20 minutes to allow for the remaining old oil to empty out. To fill the forks, I recommend purchasing a fork oil leveling tool, which is just a bit of plastic tubing and a syringe, which you can measure to the proper length for identifying the oil fill level that you need, which for the Triumph Bonneville SE 2012 is 125mm. I used 1 liter of SAE 10 weight fork oil from Motul, which was enough for both forks. With all the components out, start by filling up the fork with the new oil. After a little bit of filling, pump the fork a few times in order to allow the oil to replace any air pockets throughout the fork. You can use the syringe and plastic tubing to remove any fork oil above the measurement line. As mentioned before, for the Triumph Bonneville SE 2012, it has a 125mm gap from the top of the fork to the oil level. So I cut my plastic tubing to be 125mm from the bottom of the syringe cylinder to the end of the tube. Make sure the oil fill line measurement is taken with the fork compressed fully. Once the oil has been leveled, you can decompress the fork and insert the spring, followed by the washer and then the spacer. Finally, you can reinstall the fork cap with a 22mm socket. Don't worry about tightening it to spec yet, as it's much easier to achieve the leverage once the fork is reinstalled on the bike. The fork can then be reinstalled on the bike, and leveled and oriented using the fork that is still attached. Once in the correct position, tighten the 2 Yoke clamp bolts to secure the fork. Both of these bolts can be tightened to 27 Nm. After that, go ahead and tighten the fork cap to 23 Nm. After finishing the process for one fork, you can repeat the process with the other fork following the same exact steps. To reinstall the front wheel and brake assembly, start by putting the front fork brace and fender mount back on, as well as the fender itself. The front wheel can be reinstalled by placing the 2 spacers in the slots on the sides of the wheel, and then reinstalling the axle. And then it can be secured with a washer and nut tightened to 60 Nm. the two brake caliper mounting bolts can be tightened to 28 Newton meters, and the axle clamp bolt can be tightened to 27 Newton meters using a hex wrench. The last step is to reinstall the handlebars by placing them back into the holders and installing the 4 clamp bolts to 26 Newton meters. After that, you finish the entire process, and be sure to bring your used oil to a recycling facility or an auto parts store so they can dispose of the oil properly.